No more introduction needed. Today's video, we're going to be building LeSean, Shady McCoy, and ESG's MyLegend builder.
Sometimes when I used to run the ball, if it's a defender in front of me, I'm not even worried about him. I'm looking at the guy behind him because he gonna miss. He is gonna miss.
Now, I want to believe I did him justice with this build as the Eagles' all-time rushing leader, but if you recommend any tweaks or have any suggestions for a build that you would like to see, please leave them in the comments and I'll try to make that happen. Now, getting into his skill sets. Now, I went and Googled if he played any defense, and Google said he did not play defense in high school. So this is an offensive focused build, but I did include tackler to ensure he isn't a liability on defense, as everybody will have to play both ways in ESG. But he will do more than make up for it with his shiftiness, speed, and overall playmaker ability. As you can see, he is a supreme jackrabbit. And then you can see the clip in the background of Shady McCoy just taking off with his jackrabbit abilities, making people miss in the backfield. So jackrabbit is for sure a necessity for this build. Next, we're going to have route runner, a skyscraper. And they all have their own unique abilities and upgrades to the attributes that you can see on the screen. But with the shifty playmaker ability that we need, I just need to make sure that I can catch the ball out of the backfield. I don't think I'm going to be too heavily contested because I'm going to be mostly lined up with linebackers. So the speed and shiftiness will do more than enough to get him open. I ended up going with skyscraper just because I like the receiving attribute bumps a little bit more. Next, we're going to have bruiser so that we don't go down as easy. You know what I'm saying? Speed kills, but balance is also a key factor. It's also going to help us with stiff arms, trucking on the goal line, you know what I'm saying? Running back necessities. Last but surely not least, we're going to put on return man so that we can get those rushing badges up to 30. Physical badges at 31. This is actually a physical specimen on offense. On defense, I think that you can make up for it with speed, in all honesty, because if you can shed a block, you can stop a run. You can slow down the runner, you can stop the run. Defense coverage, you're covering running backs mostly, but the speed and explosiveness, you're going to be more than a factor on offense. So for badges, I will not be going over every badge in this video, but if you would like to check out that video, you can check out my ESG builder video that goes through every badge. I'm just going to show you the badges that I put on this build. And for tackling, because we're most likely going to play linebacker or maybe like a box safety, I want to determine so that if I'm in that linebacker position, I can stand my ground at any running back coming up the hole, up the A gap, up the B gap, so that I can stop the run, become a presence in the box. I want force field for nearly the same reason, but as the linebacker, the guard will be pulling to you a lot. So if he gets his hands on you, you want to be able to still be a factor on defense. Seeker, because if they're outrunning you, because you're probably going to be one of the fastest guys on the field, or not outrunning you, if they get a good run on you, you're probably going to be able to chase them down. Also, it can help on offense because if the quarterback throws an interception and they have a shifty DB taking the ball back, you're going to be able to get to the ball, you're going to be able to make the play. So I think this is a solid lineup for tackling. Moving on to special teams, we got Lionheart and Focus at Legend, because as the running back and the most explosive, dynamic person on the field, you're probably going to be returning kicks and punts. For Golden Boot, Shoe Sniper, and Ice Veins, these are just because nobody wants to lose the game to a field goal. So if you're ever in position, you can make that happen. For rushing badges, we have Ankle Breaker at GOAT level because it's Shady McCoy. We have Boogie at Legend, but we have Stop and Go at Hall of Fame, so that's going to be a killer combo. You're going to be able to stop on a dime and take the defenders to the ground and go wherever you want. Cradle Gold because I believe he only fumbled twice in a season or once in a season, majority of the times he was playing. And he was a pretty good carrier. Boosted Gold because he was gifted at making people miss in the backfield. Spin Cycle Gold or Bunny's Gold depending on your play style. For me personally, I would put Spin Cycle Gold because you're going to be spinning in a lot more situations. But if you really want to get up over people, Bunny's Gold is good too. You could even play around and take Stop and Go off of Hall of Fame and have both of them gold, but it depends on your play style. For me, I'm going to have Bunny Silver, Spin Cycle Gold, Haymaker, keep them off you, you know what I'm saying? You breaking away, you better have a big run, stiff arm, most essential move, you know what I'm saying? But you so fast that you could really live with it at bronze, but I like it at silver. Lastly, Teflon, just to show off the playmaker ability a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Maybe get more animations. So for receiving, we just want to be a consistent threat out the backfield. So I got Rocket Catch Silver and Separator Silver so that I can beat that middle linebacker and catch the ball in the flat and take off with Eyes Downfield Hall of Fame. you're going to be more of a problem with the ball in your hands than a threat in routes, to be honest. So that combination will just make sure you're a secure catcher and you can be dangerous after you catch the ball. Moving on to physical, we want Afterburner at Legend, because if they can't catch you, they can't tackle you. The Hall of Fame badges will be Quick Adjuster, Shifty, and Endurance, because you're going to be making everybody miss, but on defense, you're going to want Quick Adjuster so that you can stay in front of your defender and stay with him. Skywalker also for defense, and everything else just upgrades your stats, so why wouldn't you want that? Engaging, we're going to want Tamer, because we don't have that many engaging badges, but as a running back, you are the quarterback's last line of defense. So if you have a blitz coming hot, he can blow up the whole play if the quarterback can't get the ball off. So you're going to want Tamer to give the quarterback a little bit of extra protection, because that's the difference between winning a game and losing a game. See, you can think about putting Shredder on to be more of a defensive threat, but with this build, I think Tamer Silver will be the best bet. Moving on to coverage, we also have a limited amount of badges, and I think it would be best allocated on Slithery, because as a quick guy, you're going to be able to stay in front of your defender and stay with him. So as long as you can put your hands on him and get that jam, they won't have enough target space, target area to catch a ball. Blocking, we're going to want Lumberjack, because as a running back, you're going to be taking on a lot of free blitzers, free safeties, linebackers. You can just take their legs out. And at the end of the build, you can see that we made a Supreme Jackrabbit, Proficient Tackler, Proficient Bruiser, Pure Speedster. He's perfect for slot receiver, which is kind of like Shady McCoy's playstyle, but at running back. He's probably not a running back because he's not like a bruiser or whatever, but he will be a role player on defense, which if you have high enough IQ, I feel like you can do more than make up for that. And I'm just going to go ahead and allocate the attributes so that y'all can see the final result. This is a trial version too, so the beta, I'm going to show you like an 84. That just means he upgraded everything but passing, and then a 99, he upgraded passing. I don't know if that's going to change or not, but obviously I'm probably not going to be throwing that many passes. It'd be cool if I do though, like we can see, but yeah. And don't mind that all the badges say 0. That's just like because of the beta or whatever. It's a little bug, so I'm gonna just go to the next tab and come back, and it'll show all the badges. So no progress is logged. So all in all, this is the full LeSean McCoy build. A pure threat on offense, a role player on defense. He has more than enough attributes to be a well-rounded player on the field, but he's really going to be a speed demon and a problem. Shifty guys are really hard to cover. Shifty guys are really hard to tackle. So, yeah, let me know if you like the build. Let me know who you want to see next. I'm thinking about doing a quarterback. Until next time, peace.
That's a step up today. I went to work on my checkup today. All these gribby saw girls keep on check on my page. I got plaques on my wall, got a plaque on the way. Got the guys playing chest because we all getting paid. Blowing the sweater while what I can play. Pop melatonin and sleep on the plane. Reach for my chamber, I pop it this way.